Hello guys, we are at it again. You know what time it is, right? It's time for Elevate X, Module 2. All right, so strategic marketing. So get your pen and papers ready and write this down. Strategic marketing. 2.1, campaign architecture. The goal is to choose one metric, be it revenue, leads, or community growth that you want to tackle with this strategic marketing, right? Choose the goal again if you want to deal with revenue that you make, leads that you're trying to get, or community growth. Whichever one is fine, just choose which one, okay? I want you to build a plan. Now, typically here it's going to say a 30-day plan, 4 to 6 touch points per week, and a 90-day roadmap. I do want you to come up with a 30-day plan. Do the 4 to 6 touch points per week that you want to do for your marketing. Don't worry about the 90-day roadmap. Okay, that's 3 months away. Don't worry about it. We're gonna focus on the 30-day plan. So come up with that based around the goal that you choose, whether it's revenue, leads, or community growth. Okay. Make sure that you're ready to, as far as resourcing, right? What you're gonna write, design, publish, analyze, all that kind of stuff. If you're gonna do it yourself, great. As far as if when you're writing, if you have somebody helping you, but that's fine too. Take must, okay, you auto generate campaign templates and schedule posts for the Your Staff technology. Integrate TV radio spots of unmatched credibility. Bottom line is, with your 30-day plan, come up with touch points that's going to allow you to schedule posts, learn how to schedule posts, integrate some of your podcasts or TV radio spots for what we're talking about now. Okay. 2.2, targeting and segmentation. Personas, name, role, pain points, desired outcomes for 2 to 3 segments, right? So name, role, pain points, desired outcomes for 2 to 3 segments of your campaign architecture, okay? Tailored messages would be make a headline, a call to action per persona, CTA, which is call to action. So come up with a message for a call to action for your campaign, right? Take must, refine targeting with quantum influence technology when that time comes for the customer. The QIT engine, your TV radio spots, you as the go-to expert, or your podcast. So we're going to talk about that more in depth with the Q&A, right? But that's what you want to do. So again, make sure that you write this stuff down. I'm being extremely clear, extremely plain, right? So 2.3, conversion strategy, like your funnel map. I say add, click, and landing page, and thank you page, nurture, all that stuff. We're not going to worry about the automatic side of it right now. That's something that we can do later. But what we do want to do is focus on how to funnel, which you guys have been taught some of it, funneling, phone numbers, all that good stuff, where you're going to also learn how to funnel or how to send your thank you or send certain things because somebody's clicked on your advertisement, right? Your narrative is to frame the offer as the next chapter with deadline and scarcity, right? So you have these notes. You want to write this down now. Remember, you want to write this stuff down because it's pretty much going to give you the roadmap on where you want to go, right? So again, the narrative is to frame the offer as the next chapter with deadline scarcity. Okay. Take must, track conversions and automate follow-ups. Same stuff, Your Staff type technology, TV and radio branding to drive immediate trust. And so obviously you guys on TV and radio, you use that. The people that are on just podcasts, then you use that. But you can use both. Okay. 2.4, retention and loyalty. Okay. The journey, 3 follow-ups with education, community, invite, perk, right? The journey, retention and loyalty, how to retain your customers. Do 3 follow-ups with each customer with education, community, invite, and perk. We'll get into that again with the Q&A. Community kickoff. Host 1 live or virtual event for feedback. Hear that again. Community kickoff. Host one live or virtual event for feedback. Okay. Take must. Monitor signals and trigger campaigns with QIT as needed, and TV and radio segments. Reinforce loyalty via exclusive. Again, take must, monitor signal and trigger campaigns with those different platforms. 2.5, broadcast integration. Repurposing, convert, email or blog, 30-second scripts, radio podcast. Kind of a little bit what you did with the last one, but this time we're focused on the campaign, right? Take must, generate scripts and visuals for what you got going on. You already know. Use it for TV and radio. Use it for AI, all that good stuff. Generate scripts and visuals with your AI. That's one of the bottom lines, right? So make sure you're writing this stuff down. I'm not trying to go too fast. I want you guys to be able to understand what I'm talking about and how it's working, right? So next is the labs, right? But we're going to go to the labs later, right? So after you do what you got to do, then we're going to move on to the labs, to the labs, right? So this one is a little bit different, right? We're focusing on, as far as the exams is really going to be, we're going to worry about that once we get that far, because we're going to get in the lab. So the goal here is to take notes and to do what we've talked about doing, right? So this is module 2, enough information until you get this done, and then we're going to focus on labs and all that good stuff after this. And so the homework really is to get this done. You already got the notes. Let's get this done. Let's move forward with module 2. Hope you guys having a great day. I'm Commissioner Dr. James McConnell.